The in-laws. Can we all just say, oh my God, meeting the in-laws? Yes, I had met the in-laws back at Glenn's graduation, but it was a quick moment. His father did not speak much. Kind of don't blame him. His mom spoke of his childhood. Well, a couple weeks ago, they chose to come down and visit us here, where we live. I can't say I was excited about it. I had just got back from the loss of my sister. I thought their timing was a little poor. Glenn even thought their timing was a little poor. But I was going to do the best to entertain his parents while they were here. First, let me say, they were staying at a hotel. I assumed that if they were staying at a hotel, they were renting a vehicle. There I go assuming. I never should assume. We were their transportation, even though they were staying at a hotel. I got over that quickly. I wasn't too worried about it. Okay, I'm working most of the time, but Glenn has his own car. He can transport them around. That evening we went out for dinner, and I felt bad because I had literally no money. And I saw that check sitting there, and I wanted to pick it up, but I couldn't. Finally, his father did pick it up, and I kind of felt awkward about it. The next day, they went to the zoo, and they had a fun time. I worked, and when I came home, because I had made some money, I wanted to take them out for dinner. I figured I'd take them to the Outback. Well, once we pulled into the parking lot of this very large, busy plaza, we were having trouble finding a spot to park, and Glenn made the comment, well, we may have to wait. Now, this was at 6 p.m. Chances are we weren't going to have to wait. But before we could even find a parking spot, his mother had decided that we would just pick something up at the store. Now, for me, this was my time to treat them and say thank you for dinner the night before, and just to be a good host. Plus, on top of it, I had decided this at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon that we would go to the Outback Steakhouse, and so I already had envisioned a steak and shrimp, lots of shrimp, because that's what they had on sale, and I figured that's what I'm getting. Whatever everybody else got didn't matter. But no, we ended up going to the shopping plaza to go to the supermarket to pick up supermarket fried chicken. I'm not saying there's anything bad with the fried chicken, but it wasn't what I was planning. I had my mouth set for shrimp, steak. That's what I was on. We didn't even find out if the Outback Steakhouse was busy. They didn't care. Let's just go pick something up at the supermarket, which happened to be Publix fried chicken, which is a good chicken, but not what I was looking for. So, we ended up buying chicken. We ended up buying a vegetable platter that cost me $14, and nobody ate the vegetable platter. His mom ate a little bit of it, but that was it. I ended up spending $35 on food. I could have bought 2 steak and shrimp dinners. It would have only cost me 2 more. I felt like I was losing the battle. Here I am trying to impress, trying to be good, and I was losing the battle. I also want to emphasize that when they first arrived in town, I had asked them what did they have planned while they were here. I couldn't get an answer out of them. The only thing they were here for, going by his mom, was to see Glenn. I'm trying to arrange so that we could arrange. I told her I wanted to cook a dinner for them, and I figured I'd cook some of my best meals. That's how I say that, my best meals. What most people that show up at my house would love to have. So when they came home, I had dinner ready. His mother starts getting her food together, and the first thing she does is see the baked macaroni and cheese and says, "Oh, that's a safe dish." A safe dish. Okay, I'm sorry, I take pride in my baked macaroni and cheese. But whatever, okay. So, baked macaroni and cheese is a safe dish. Sorry. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing through any of it. Then, after the meal was done, now I will say, while his father was eating the ribs, he did say the ribs tasted good. But at the end, and Glenn says I took this wrong, and you tell me if I took it wrong. I don't know. I've never heard anybody say this. But his words were, the meal was a good effort. Good effort? I personally, when I have dinner at somebody's house, I say, it was good, it was great, thanks, you did an awesome job. I never heard you did a good effort. I don't know. I was mind blown. So the last day, I'm trying to figure out, actually all the way through the time they were here, which was for 4 days, I was trying to figure out when they were leaving so I could plan my work schedule around them, because I do work all days of the week. And Sunday I did have to work. So I figured I'd figure out when they were leaving. Well, they said early in the day. I'm assuming that they were leaving in the morning. Come to find out, no, they're not leaving in the morning. They're going to church at 11 o'clock. I'm like, again, I asked them, so what time what time does the plane leave? They tell me early in the afternoon. I'm like, okay, so I'm planning everything around the early afternoon. Their plane didn't leave until 5:20. I don't know. I gave up. It was like a whole weekend of me guessing what they were planning to do. I tried to plan things around them, and it just didn't happen that way. I felt like I failed while they were visiting. So that was my first encounter with them, and them visiting here at least. I'm sure I'll have many more encounters with them. I do want to be a good person to them, and I do want to show them the respect. I want them to be happy with who their son is with. And maybe I'm trying too hard. I don't know. Maybe I read into things too much. I don't know. They come from Missouri. I come from Massachusetts. I live in Florida. Maybe all of our personalities just are having troubles getting together. Hopefully we get it right sooner or later. That's all I have for now. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.